Welcome back. Let's get to it.
Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
Is that what you told yourself, Doctor? That it was negligible? That it was a risk worth taking?
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
Of course it's a prime. What did I expect? I thought it would be a hunter or a destroyer, but then it's like, oh, a prime. Fuck.
Arriving at level 6. Please contact facility support. This elevator is not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes. This is a non-smoking
I'd be lying if I said no harm could come to David. His autistic mind is as alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
This might be useful.
Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
Get ready. I wouldn't be surprised if this button summoned a Reaper.
So much for being ready.
906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the Geth's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker. David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward. How does he do it? David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network.
Quiet!
David, no! Tell the Geth to stand down!
Quiet, please, make it stop!
No deployment. Normally SO2 is within range.
Oh.
Attempting to establish upload link.
Okay. Where's the damn... Ah, there we go. One more.
David, you have to stop this. David doesn't want to be here.
Close. Could have used a cane, admittedly, but still.
Quiet. Please, make it stop. Wait! Commander!
How did you get here?
Don't do anything rash.
I won't. If Bioware thinks a couple of music and that fucking device make me emotional, then they're dumb as fuck. Really, that's a feeding tube, and I don't get why the fuck is he even in that. In Mass Effect 3, to make a point, you connect to the Geth network through a pod, and yet here they went with that. Why? Because cheap emotional impact. That's why. It didn't work the first time I played this game, and it won't work here.
There better be damn good reasons for this.
I thought I had control. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
Is that so, Doctor? Ah, please. You know, regardless of whether or not you're a renegade and paragon, you're kind of shoehorned into having moral stance. Keep in mind, you can decide that committing genocide on an entire species is a good thing as a renegade. You can decide that the continued genocide of the Krogan is a good thing in this game. You can decide that killing countless innocent civilians is a good thing. You can do a bunch of things, kill a bunch of people, and yet Renegade Shepard is disgusted by this? Oh, dear God.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
What's with his arms? Why does he have those things in his fucking arms? How does that make any sense? To him connecting to the Geth... you know, I'm not even gonna try and think here. It's stupid, it's moronic, it's a piece of shit.
Did anything useful come out of all this?
Yes. Despite the setbacks, we've proven the Geth can be controlled. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
6.01 equals 30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
I'll let you have it, but... You're a sick bastard. The only reason you're getting off this floor alive is because this project might prevent a war. You better make damn sure this nightmare was worth all the pain.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Right, that's the only piece of research. I'm not sure about that. It doesn't matter though. Can't say I feel a damn thing about making that decision. It's a stupid story with a stupid fucking ending. And a pathetic railroading in terms of a Paragon decision.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
It kind of goes against much of what made Mass Effect enjoyable to me. The moral dilemmas, the moral choices. That's what makes Mass Effect interesting. This is not the moral dilemma. Sure, there's a choice. A moral dilemma is something you think about. When you determine a choice is stupid and an entire story is stupid, that doesn't make it a dilemma. I mean, what's the gain, really, by
We have
leaving?
exhausted our fuel supply. I will use FTL to get us to a fuel station.
What's the gain if you leave him with his brother? I'm sure they could have done a couple of things with that if they had desired to. They didn't desire to. That Reaper IFF is showing because I messed with the save games, but anyway.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
That depends on who's asking.
My intentions are peaceful, and I'll take that as a yes. I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
A polite Krogan. The person he's working for is probably gonna rip that sorry limb from limb. Not that I feel sorry for her, but still.
Asari building structure resembles hive. Tall buildings filled with drones. Curious social dynamic. Many queens competing for hive leadership. Odd feelings around Asari. Unfamiliar. Reminders of old fertility contract negotiations.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies. I'm just watching trends.
There's a couple of extra Ensemble missions that I could do. And then I'll be left with the lair of the Shadow Broker.
Piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Though I think I'm gonna do the Lair of the Shadow
Trust
Broker
me,
first.
goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund, do you hear me? He knows, I don't know how, it doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe.
This is valuable.
Yeah, sorry, bitch. You are messing with the wrong
Something
Krogan.
that'll last. You'll make sure you're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Yeah, I've got a friend in Eclipse.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible.
Eclipse mercenary band are facing tough questions after violence erupted at a gang-controlled warehouse. Detective Anaya, finding the case, has requested formal sanctions against the group. Local.
Excuse me, you know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
NavaCorp has been implicated in a massive financial scandal with authorities investigating a number of trading irregularities. NavaCorp executives did not immediately respond to requests for clarification. A NavaCorp press release blamed the charges on a smear campaign orchestrated by competitors.